Hi, today we are in San Jose in the Zoom office. Hi Eric, who are you and what do you do?
First of all, thank you for visiting us. I'm Eric Yuan. I'm the founder and CEO of Zoom Video Communications. We are building the #1 best video conferencing service worldwide. And I think our service, offers the best quality, ease of use, video conferencing service. And prior to founding Zoom, I worked for Cisco. I was a corporate vice president at Cisco Systems. Mm-hmm. And I came to Cisco as part of the WebEx acquisition, and I was actually one of the founding engineers and ultimately became vice president of engineering at WebEx. Mm-hmm. So I worked on real-time collaboration technology for more than 18 years. I have high confidence to share with you Zoom is the best video conferencing company.
Great. Once you've been exiting WebEx to Cisco, at what point in time did you say, let me start another company?
So that's a good question, right? First of all, I live in Silicon Valley. I would call that a startup valley. I feel great if I work for startup companies. I do not think I'm proud of that, if I tell my friends or neighbors I worked for some other big companies, right? This is the culture of Silicon Valley. And another reason is, before I left Cisco, I spent a lot of time to work with many of our customers want to get more feedbacks, right? Essentially, the reason why we started Zoom centered around the customer and their needs. Because, quite often customer told us there's some new problems. The existing solutions cannot help to fix. Mm-hmm. Like a conference room solution, like a Zoom Rooms, right? Software-defined video conferencing solutions, and also how to interoperate with the existing hardware-based conference room solutions, and plus how to make your solution mobile-friendly, like share your iPhone and iPad screen. Last but not least is almost every business, right? So either SMB or large enterprise, they have all kinds of different solutions like Skype, Google Hangout, WebEx, GoToMeeting, Polycom, Tandberg, you name it. This is a totally different user experience. How to interoperate those solutions, how to build one solution with the best experience, that is very challenging at that time. That's why we decided to leave, to build a new solution from scratch to address all those problems.
And how did you then start? So who was in the founding team? How did you meet? How did you start going to the market?
So after I had that idea, I started to leave, and after I left, all those best engineers who built WebEx, they knew I left. They all wanted to follow me, right? So they joined the Zoom. And also we got some seed funding from all the Silicon Valley entrepreneurs, some ex-WebEx senior executives as well, right? I think quickly we organized a team, we have enough funding, and I think for the first 2 years, we were working very hard. We got the product platform done, and later on we reached the A round and the B round. We got great attractions over the past 2 years, and we already had more than 140,000 business customers who are using our solutions. This is great.
Great. Eric, let's talk about the business model of Zoom. So actually, who are your target customers and what type of product solution with what type of value proposition are you offering to them?
Sure. We target the business customers, right? SMB and a large enterprise. Also we target education customers as well as healthcare customers like telemedicine, telehealth. Mm-hmm. And our business model is we have a freemium model. I would call that a true freemium model, meaning we can give you all the features for free, one-to-one. There's no any limitations whatsoever, right? And when it comes to more than 2 person for a group video conferencing, we also give you all the features for free. But for every meeting, we limited the duration to 40 minutes. This is something new, as most of customers really like that. They say, I even do not need to pay you, but 40 minutes is good enough, right? And also, we offer a service not only to offer you a video conferencing, but also offer you a web conferencing, and also we have a business IM and presence functionality across the platform. Plus if your company already deployed the hardware conference room solutions, we also can interoperate with that. Plus, there are 30 million, conference rooms worldwide. Only less than 5% are enabled with the hardware conference room solutions. We have a solution called Zoom Rooms, based on the commodity hardware with our software. Customers like it, really like it. Not only for video conferencing, but also with support of wireless presentation. Essentially, you can get rid of the projectors as well.
Eric, you have somehow a unique business model because you said you provide most of the stuff for free and thereby building a huge platform. Other video conferencing providers are charging from the first customer and so on. So what is the reason of building this kind of big platform and how can you monetize on that? So
first of all, we truly believe Zoom has the best video conference platform, right? So how to reach out to those customers? This is overall the part of your business model, right? So we have a true freemium model. The customer, they can go to our website, sign up a free account. You can use that for free for one-to-one. You can invite up to 50 participants. You also can use that for free, but every meeting 40 minutes. But for a lot of customers, the 40 minutes is not good enough, right? Say for some important meetings, they meet with customers, it's probably it's 1 hour, right? Then they need to pay. When it comes to subscribing to our paid services, it's extremely affordable, right? Just $14.99 per host per month. If you look at other service, it's very expensive, even more expensive, less features, quality-wise also not as good as us, right? That's why, after we launched our solutions, we did not do anything on marketing front, purely leveraging the word of mouth. We got attractions. Customers, they refer to other customers and say, finally I found a good solution that works so well. I really enjoy using Zoom, right? They spread the word to their friends, to their, business colleagues and so on and so forth. That's why we got attractions.
And what enables you to produce the value much, much cheaper than anybody else?
This is a great question. Well, first of all, myself and my team, I would say we are working on this real-time collaboration technology for more than 18 years. You look at any other companies worldwide, I do not think any other company, they have that expertise. So when we started building up the Zoom technology, from day one, we know we need to make sure we should do it differently this time, right? How to, optimize the product, optimize architecture, make sure from day one, everything is fully automated. And also make sure we build the technology by ourselves, right? We do not license some expensive hardware or software, right? And with that, I think we can build a very, optimized model, like how to, optimize traffic, how to, optimize your computer power and so on and so forth. That's why we can offer a great price. Also at the same time, still profitable.
And when you developed the product in the first place, did you have some kind of beta customers or some group of potential customers who you involved into the product development process?
Well, I think we are fortunate after we launched our product through the private beta. Our first paid customer is Stanford University. Stanford University Continuing Study Department. They found our solution because they were looking for a solution at that time. After they tested our platform, they shared with us, yes, that's exactly the platform they are looking for. And even before we launched the product, they became our paid customers. After that, just we get another customer, every day we get a lot of new customers, new visitors to our platform.
And how do you acquire the customers? Is it more like through inbound marketing and sales, or are you really going out and targeting specific
So, the way it works is like, we have visitors to our website, right? And you sign up a free account. You cannot use Zoom by yourself, right? This is a collaboration platform, right? You might invite your friends, your customers, partners to use Zoom platform. If this product works very well, guess what? After the meeting is over, the participant, they would say, this platform is great. Where did you find this platform, right? What's your experience so far? If you have a good experience, you might share with your other friend. And the other friend, they might sign up another free account. This word of mouth marketing certainly works very well for us. And after, our sales rep also will reach out to those customers who already, paid for like one account or two or three account. And so say take a company with a special domain, right, like abc.com, for example. We have a system to track, there's a 5 paid accounts from abc.com, right? And our sales rep will reach out to them. Hey, how do you like the solution, right? Any, feedback, what can we do to help you? We are going to start a very healthy, conversation with the customers. Guess what? Very soon, they are going to buy another 10, 20, and ultimately the whole department might deploy that solution. And it's in the 2 department. Later on, the CIO, they will standardize on Zoom platform. That's just one way, right? Another way is, given that, we got attractions, quite often, some large enterprise, IT director or CIO, they also directly reach out to us. Hey, we wanted to have a pilot to try your platform. And normally after the 1 month trial, I think they are going to standardize on Zoom platform.
What have been the major obstacles over the last years that you needed to overcome, and how did you manage them?
I think overall is as we further scale the business, right, and we need to hire a lot of people, right, beef up our business by customer support, sales, marketing, more engineers, right. When we started like 50 people, it's easy to maintain the culture, right. If you have more than 200 people, 250 people, it's relatively hard, right? How to maintain the culture, that's something we need to overcome, right? Because our culture is to deliver happiness to our users. As we hire more and more people, every week have like 5 or 10 people, how to maintain that culture. That's really something I think we are thinking about every day.
And what did you do in order to foster this kind of culture?
I do not think I have any, secret sauce. We just, talk about that, and all the leaders, all the employees who are already here for a long time, we kind of lead by, examples, right? I think every day, every all hands meeting, we just share some great stories, try to share with employees, what does that mean, for delivering happiness to our customers. I just think, this is more like is a daily, routine, work, right? So you need to, share with the employees, what it means to deliver happiness to your customers.
Great. So once somebody is using Zoom, does he need to sign up so you have his contact details?
If you are a host, right, you definitely need to sign up for a free account, or a paid account to start the Zoom video conference. For the participant, they do not need to do anything, right? So after you sign up a free account, you can send an email link, right, to your customers and partners. After they get the email invitation, you click that link, everything will be automatically set it up, and they can join the Zoom video call without, sign up anything. Yeah.
Okay, great. Eric, let's talk about your startup advice and your major learnings over the years. So imagine somebody young comes to you and says, Eric, I would like to start a company. What type of advice can you provide him?
Yeah, if any, young entrepreneurs, wanted to start a company, my answer always, yes, please do it. This is the best time. Ultimately, I think the startup company, they are driving the economy, driving the society, forward, right? And one lesson I learned over the past 18 years, especially after I came to Silicon Valley, I would say the courage. You got to have a courage to try. Even if you might fail, that's okay. Try again. Fail, try again. And if you are patient, work hard, keep trying, someday you will be successful.
Okay. What other advice can you share? So with, for example, running a company.
To run a company is more like you play sports. Number one thing, you want to win. That's really, really important. Number two, you got to work hard, right? Organize the best team, work hard every day, deliver happiness to your customers, and also have fun. And then you will be successful.
Great. Eric, thank you so much for sharing your insights.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. And if you want to communicate with your customers and you're looking for a cheap, affordable, and really awesome solution, check out Zoom. Thanks.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.